What? Oops, I forgot to check something. Hang on. There we go. Ah, always something with this guy. Welcome everyone to welcome channel members to another Saturday channel members only live stream. I'm gonna get the words out. I got coffee, and unlike yesterday, I have my thermal craft or my my coffee. What do you call it? Pot. My coffee pot. Ah, I just really need it today. So let's see who's here early and on time. Phantom 6767 was first in the chat, at least the first that I could see. Ken Beard is here. Pugwatch is here. Drive is here. Trucker Kitty is here. Lobo 1G is here. Nicolas Triple XN is here. Nicolas, I should have brought you into the chat with me to answer questions because I'm sure there's going to be some. Japside 0585 is here. Road Trip Nerd is here, and there's Lurch lurking in the background. And yes, he's not in voice chat with me today. I'm gonna relax after I see the review. Okay, so he's just gonna hang around for that part. Okay, yeah. So we'll reveal the new truck and trailer skin designs. And then we'll take a run. I'm currently in Little Rock, and I'm going to go pick up a loaded Hitachi here and take it up to Kansas City after we take a look at all the stuff. Yeah, the stuff. So I'm going to, unlike yesterday, I'm actually going to do some shout outs at the beginning. I can pull it up. Sorry, I was looking at Twitter. I follow a few truck drivers or trucking related channels on Twitter/X. I don't like calling it X. And I was watching a video somebody posted. A car had stopped in the roadway. I don't remember what kind of road it was, a freeway or a highway or a city highway, whatever it was. Anyway, the vehicle stopped, and the truck, he actually had trouble stopping, with that and avoiding hitting. He couldn't change lanes. He was kind of stuck where he was. But he stopped, and there was plenty of clearance between his truck and it was an SUV in front of him. He got stopped, and all of a sudden the SUV in front of him threw it in reverse and backed up and slammed into the front of the truck to make it look like the truck had rear-ended them. Insurance scam, obviously. However, apparently they're not recognizing or realizing that most trucks have dash cams in them now. So somebody's gonna be facing some legal issues over that because it's a clear scam. Okay, enough of that. Isabella Hagloff. Hey, Nick. Have any Euro truck with the game auto saves causing stuttering? Nope. I mean, I haven't noticed it for the most part. Could just be one of them things. Are you using a traditional hard drive? Because that could possibly impact that. I don't know. Leave it to somebody else to answer. Rob Strucker, SSD. Well, then you shouldn't be having that problem. Lurch, Bill Welburn, Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023. Nicolas Triple XN, Susan Arthur, our top Euro truck driver for April 2025. XLT 588 Gaming. Willie's here. Trucker Kitty, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas. Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for March 2025, and our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Chasmified, Johnny Hansen, Lobo 1G, our top ATS driver for July 2024. Pugwash, our top Euro truck driver for April 2024. Wim55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. Carlin, Taurus Sev Ice Bear, our top Euro truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B, David Long, aka Shorty, our top Euro truck driver for September 2024. All right, I'll do some more in a little bit. Yep, I thought it must be just me. I guess maybe it's the game telling me don't play it, especially when I'm not enjoying it. Well, if you're not enjoying it, maybe, but the computer's not going to tell you. You're just reading into things there. But if you're not enjoying the game, then maybe you set it aside for a day or two, and come back to it later. A lot of us do that. So we cycle through different games. Sometimes you just need to give it a break. But I hope you're enjoying Iowa. Have you completed the Iowa World of Trucks event? I don't remember if I asked you that yesterday. Speaking of which, I wanted to pull up World of Trucks. First time you've loaded up in 2 weeks. Well, did you reboot your computer before you fired that up? I wanted to look at the World of Trucks event for Iowa. You know, the community collectively needs to run 125 million miles. And that's a lot of miles. But you know what? We're moving right along. I'm going to do, I don't know if I'll get any done today or not. During this stream anyway. Currently, 73,690,000 miles. So there's just over 50 million to go. So we're about, what, 3/5 of the way there? 2/3, 3/5? Yeah. Well, Nick, take it easy. Do what you can. Do what you feel comfortable doing. Don't kill yourself. Remember, it's just a game. Something I have to keep reminding myself of a lot. That I have a tendency to really get into it. Well, and other ones too. Okay. So, let's have a look at this. Oh. Wrong button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here around the corner, turn around. And I'm going to bring my truck and trailer out. Should be able to hear it. Well, Nicolas has been working on this for a bit. Actually, the light's not very good for this. This is my truck. So we've got a matching truck and trailer design. If I don't run into anything when I'm not looking where I'm going. I'm gonna get on the other side, but the light is better. Look at the back. Oops. All right, I'm just gonna go into photo mode because it's gonna be a little better. I can adjust the light and stuff. There we go. So, some things that, well, first of all, let me just say, yeah, drum roll. For my own truck, it was beginning to feel, I was beginning to feel like I was driving a NASCAR truck with all the decals and stickers and things all over it. And it was really beginning to be a bit much. I mean, I still like the basic design, and we stuck with the basic design. So we've got, we've got the BTT shield on here. We've got the Trucknado logo. We've got the company information, a little bit of side information, and this is consistent with U.S. trucks, the U.S. DOT number. Most trucks have a little sign on there or lettering on here that says fire extinguisher inside, if that's where it is. In my truck, actually, the fire extinguisher was next to the driver's seat, so you had to open the driver's door to gain access to it. Still have my channel name up here. The driver number is the truck number, and you can see it's actually at a slight angle to match the pinstriping. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So on my truck, and I drove a T680, it was an older version of a T680, but the fire extinguisher was right next on the seat, or I'm sorry, on the floor, right next to the driver's seat. I am keeping the Trucky Ambassador logo on the back of the cab. So we've got a section here on the cap and on the bottom third of the truck that's all black, and then white pinstriping, and that's carried through throughout the design. And then we did the same thing on the trailer. So the trailer has got a black line at the bottom and the top with pinstriping separating that from this main part. We still got the BTT logo on here. It's a little bigger than before. The Trucknado logo is here, and now it's in, that's the spot for it. And then we redid this so that it stands out against whatever color we make the trailer. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Nick, I am not a TrucksBook ambassador. I'm not even sure there is such a thing. I'm not aware of it. Also, we put the web address for our community website on the trailer, both on the sides and the back. And then, of course, the BTT shield and the Trucknado logo on the back. So this will be the basis for all trucks and trailers moving forward. Custom, if you have a custom truck skin that we've created for you, we're not changing it. And if you win a custom truck skin going forward, this will be the basis for the design, but it is subject to change based on the criteria of what your individual truck, the way you want it to look. But we will still have either the BTT shield and the Trucknado logo. Or if we're running into a problem with space, we have another version of this that combines the two. So instead of the BTT there, we've got the Trucknado logo inside the shield. And no more IFTA stickers. That was a thing that we did in the beginning. When Trucker King and I were working on the original design, we were going for authenticity. It was something that we both were interested in. However, those IFTA stickers change every year. They are an annual sticker. So you have to re-register your truck every year. And it became just a real pain in the neck for TK, or in this case, Nicolas, to change those on every truck. It just doesn't make sense. So we're going to get rid of, we've gotten rid of the IFTA stickers. So this is what my truck looks like. Everything that's blue on here can be changed to the color of your choice. So once we roll these out and make them available, and we're looking at sometime in August right now, and this is just for ATS. We haven't even dove into Euro Truck yet. Welcome, Adam. So right now we're just focused on American Truck Simulator. But I wanted to get back to everything that's in blue, you can change the color of. So the stickers all are, the decals or the artwork all stays where it is. The black lines and white pinstriping stays where it is. But when you load up and create your own truck and or trailer, you can, whoops, I didn't mean to take a picture of that. You can set your own color scheme. I'll show you that in just a minute. How long does it take to make a truck scan? Well, I don't know the answer to that question. I've never made one, but it takes certain skills and software to do. So I'll leave that question for Nicolas to answer. So the first thing I want to do, is let's go into the Truck Explorer. Well, you know what? Hold that thought. What I really want to do first, because I already forgot that I was going to do this, is give you a little slideshow presentation of what Nicolas has done so far. Lewis Gamer, welcome to the stream. Is this your first channel members live stream? So we are revealing the new truck skin design for Boomer's Trucknado Transport Virtual Trucking Company. So this is for people who have gotten through their probationary period and gain access to our truck skins. So I've got a little slideshow of images that Nicolas has prepared. Let me pull this up on my screen so I can see it as well. So let's just step through all the designs that he's got done so far. I guess that's where it's going to start. So K100, you know what? Let me start this at the let me start at the beginning. Here we go. So that's a Cascadia. That's the newer Cascadia with one cabin style. Oh, come on. Yeah, I was messing with this morning before I had coffee. It's supposed to change. Dramatic. All right, let's see if it goes now. So now we're changing. You can see changing cabin styles, including the day cab. You can see the. You can't see my pointer. The black cap on all of these. See this one twice. International 9900i. K100. Different variations of that. The Lone Star. Now, a couple people who like to drive this. The International LT. The older T680. And the newer T680. So this is what I'm driving at the moment. Yeah, Nicolas has done a fantastic job. Now, one thing I want to point out, let me pause this here. Look at the BTT shield on the door on this design. And this is what Nicolas was going for everywhere that it fits. The dividing line between, on the shield, the dividing line between the blue area and the red area above, which has a, let me back up, which has a white divider line there. In some places we're really constrained with space. So whenever possible, he's lining that up so it fits with the white pinstriping. I'll just step through these again. This is the newer Cascadia, I believe. Nick, I think we recently got this truck, didn't we? Or at least changes to it. Anybody drive this truck? Or some variation of it? I know some people drive this truck. Boomstar. LT. And this one does have that Trucknado shield on it because there just wasn't room to put both images on. So that's what we decided to do when there just wasn't enough room. Yeah. So this one has both images, and this one has just the one. Okay. That noise. Why am I hearing it? Hey, that was weird. So we're gonna go pick up a load at Hitachi and take it up to Kansas City. Adam, there's 579 now. The Peterbilt 579 exists right now, not from the workshop, but from the stock game. Now, in order to gain access to these truck skins, you must be a member of BTT Virtual Trucking Company and in the Discord. You cannot gain access to these otherwise. And for those of you who are not currently in our Boomers Trucknado Transport Virtual Trucking Company, there are links in the description below. And once you join, you have to go through a probationary period where you meet mileage or kilometerage minimums for 2 months in a row. So 2 consecutive months. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the trailer. I forgot to go through the Truck Explorer. I was going to do that. Sorry. Thanks for the reminder, Willie. So let me look at the one I'm driving here. So, as I said before, everything that's blue, which is the color that I use, can be changed. If you have a different favorite color that you like, let's say green, candy apple green, well, everything that's not part of the actual skin will change. And if you go inside the truck, for those of you in the Discord, if you saw Nicholas's comment about where this stuff shows up here and along the door frame up here, the way to fix that is to click on this spot, change the mirror, and then you can change it back and it's gone. But let's see what it said here. Are there other types of trailers? There's actually 3 trailers. It's the same trailer, just 3 different configurations. But over time, Nicholas is going to get to all of them, or well, all the ones that we planned to get to. All the ones where it makes sense. Like we won't be doing flatbeds. Well, not for this scheme. We still do flatbeds and do different things. So anyway, you can. Here's one from a recent convoy that came up that we joked about a lot. Pink. If pink is your thing, you can do pink. Not my thing. And so that's going to be true on any one of these trucks that we have pre-designated so far. We're still working on. Oh, I guess my mod doesn't have all those, so I've only got it. Well, what have I got? I think I have the W900. I do have this one. Matthew Roth is here. Welcome. Yes. Can I do that? Can I put a trailer on here? How do you add a trailer? Oh, you have to do that with your own. Right. I can go to a shop and you can see the pinstriping closely aligns. So let me grab a trailer in the Trailer Explorer. Now you do have to set this to a single. You can do drive-in, insulated, or reefer. And it has to be a 53 foot. So again, if you've got a different standard color that you like to use. Or maybe the pink one. And you can match your truck. And as Nicholas was saying, this bottom pinstripe and whenever practical, the top one will follow along the truck. And also this is what the roof looks like. So this part of the roof can change. So this is the insulated. There's the reefer. And currently, this is the only trailer that we have. Bottom pinstripe. Oh, I see that. I think because it goes through, and that's fine. Yeah, it should come through right through here. And maybe move this over a little bit to the left. So it's not partially covered by this bar. Okay, let's back in the truck. Oh, I can't go to the shop now. I've already left that place. Don't you pull out in front of me. So once again, we're looking to start to roll this out in August, probably later, mid to late August. Just depends on how soon Nicholas can get these done. Just remember, he's got a full-time job, or he's out on the road during most of the week. So, picking up a load, should be batteries. Yes, batteries going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here we come. And it's going to Subtropolis. We're going to the underground. Haven't been there in a while. Well, I guess here you can see that the pinstriping almost perfectly lines. But it really also depends on the truck. All right, we've got our load of batteries. Let's take a look at the map so we can see our routing. I did want to take a route that I don't have uncovered yet. Okay, this was it. 65 and 13. Good. 7. Yes. That's what I wanted to do. And we'll go up here and go underground. A distance of 370 miles. So we will follow the GPS. So has anybody not completed the Iowa World of Trucks event? What? Not you, Lobo. Well, I mean, you still got time, of course. Ooh, start out in second gear with a heavy load. Herbert Harris is here, and so is Angry Blake. You're not getting a lot of driving done, Blake. Oh, the light changed when I wasn't looking. So as we get this, for those of you who are in the VTC, as these get done, I guess we'll probably, I didn't really discuss this with Nicolas, but I assume we'll just update the mod with the new skins. So this will be for the company truck and trailer skins. Yeah, I get it, Blake. There's other things to do too. Go through that myself. Always something else to do. Once we, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Once we roll these skins out, the mod will be updated and all the old generic skins will be switched to these ones automatically. So you don't need to go to the workshop to change yourself unless you want to adjust your color scheme. And that will be for the generic company skins, not your customs. For those that have them. Smack in the face. Oh, that was my exit. Well, seeing as how this is not a World of Trucks load, I can do that. Now we're back on track. Yeah, whoops is right. Wasn't paying attention. I also didn't do more shout-outs before we left. Oh, I have my window open. Oops. Is it really? Intimidating? Look, it's my all over the road trucking adventure. Well, I'm glad to get my truck away from having so much stuff on it. I mean, it was all pretty relevant. And even the IFTA stickers I liked. But to keep up with that is just too much to expect a part-time volunteer to keep on top of. It changes every year. So, but everything else doesn't unless we make a big change like we just in the process of doing. Still like my color scheme with the blue. And I like the fact that now we can synchronize between the cab, the tractor, and the trailer. Intimidating the competition. Wow. Yeah. Well, we'll have to plan on that for whenever the updated truck and trailer skins come out. Where's that road go? Where am I? Oh, Harrison. Isn't there a hidden road here somewhere? This must have been it right here. I don't know. I know there was a hidden road here somewhere. You know, whenever Willie wins his custom truck skin, we're gonna have to put that catchphrase on his truck. Knock him out the box. Ah. Well, since I've been here in the game, I feel like I've been ignoring Arkansas lately. First or second place, Willie. Just need more miles or runners up. No, you've been in the running for runners up for a while. Shocked your name hasn't been drawn. Ah. I think this is the road that goes up through Branson. Branson. That's where we are right now, Branson. I remember stopping along here once. Didn't go into town or anything. I just was taking a break. I think I stopped at some roadside place. Oh yeah, to have lunch. And there was truck parking available. Somewhere along here. It's like an old country store kind of a place. Roadside attraction. They had a lot of signs along the highway here promoting it. Got my attention. Got me to stop. Spend money. So and I don't remember what kind of food they had. Probably Southern comfort food. Be my guess. But they had the general store with a lot of interesting things. Well, Adam, let's see who delivers first. I believe I will run into a traffic light or two along the way yet. This is Springfield. Oh, don't want to miss the exit. Descent again. Oh, want to be in the left lane. Speaking of lights. Oh, not a light. Yield time. There's a light. But it's green. Thomas Berger is here. Welcome, Thomas. Well, those lights in Burlington can be, it's just like going through, or can be just like going through Amarillo. Check out the new truck and trailer skin, Thomas. Nicolas has been hard at work updating. We went through a redesign process. Now, my truck looks mostly the same, but it's got fewer decals on it. It's got a consistent design that matches the trailer. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. And I want to become part of the scenery. Adam, I'm down to about 130 miles. But I'm mostly on open road. Watch out for these curves. And since it's not a world of trucks load, I gotta watch my speed. See if I can get on top of the truck. Oops, wrong. There we go. That doesn't look down though. Yeah, that didn't do what I wanted. Now, in this evening's live stream, I will be doing some more driving in Iowa. Well, I'm not driving in Iowa now, but there is a specific run that I want to do across southern Iowa, requested by a commenter. And I don't always, do that, do a specific live stream because of something that a commenter said, but it kind of ties in with some other stuff that I'm trying to do, like drive more Iowa miles. Still got over 50 million miles to do as a community. Plus, I want to see the same thing that he has to see. Didn't realize that there's another company in the game that looks a little bit like what this trailer looks like. Whoa, that was close. Oh, I should probably put it in first gear instead of fifth. I didn't catch the name of it, Nicolas, but there's another company, base game company in the game. Well, I'm not sure if it's base game. I have real companies installed, so I don't know. They have a blue trailer with their company truck. I'll look for it. Oh, I gotta go in. Oh, they're getting everybody. I'm sure the guy in the scale house was amazed and awed. And intimidated. Kansas City. Well, Adam, down to about 30 miles. So Nicolas, that other company's trailer was just blue. I mean, blue with a big logo on the side, a big dark logo of some type on the center. It's like ours, except ours isn't a black box. Oh my God, can't talk. And mine is blue by choice. Just want to remind everybody we have an American Truck Simulator event happening in the Discord tomorrow. It is open to everyone with American Truck Simulator. This is not BTC related thing, so anybody can participate if you've got the game and you've got your game set up to get on our dedicated server. And if you need help doing that, just let us know. But you do have to be in the Discord. Okay, Adam beat me. Got a red light, and I'm going to do some shout outs while I'm thinking about it, so I don't forget to do them all. Oh, Willie bought a coffee. I didn't even see that. How did I not see that? Thank you, Willie. JJ Man, 1982. Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro truck driver for January 2025 and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2023. Omega Sunrise, our top ATS driver for January 2024. Nick. Let's see. Blue trailer skins I found. Lowe's, Goodyear. I think it's DSV and Trident Seafood. Well, it's one of those two. DSV or Trident Seafood. Could have swung that a little bit wider. Oh, there's nobody coming from the right. Unless it's a kid on a bicycle. out of time. I got 2.5 hours left. I better get this delivered. Subtropolis. Wiz is here. Welcome, Wiz. Well, you missed the new truck reveal, truck scan reveal, but I'll show you mine after I make this delivery. Actually, I'll probably launch that slideshow again while I finish up shout outs. Not as much reverberation as I expected. Wiz, you have any more trouble with your power? Good. That's got to be super aggravating. I know it happened to us here one time in the heat of summer. Oh my God, it was miserable. And this just seems to go on and on and on and on and on. there we go. Remember the USB issue I was having with my computer? Yeah. Chatting with ChatGPT and asked how to fix it. She gave me ideas, so I did it and fixed my USB problem. Camera's working out. Well, good. That's awesome. I didn't know ChatGPT could do that, but okay. 377 miles in game. It seems to me we've got a truck stop down the street. Right there. I don't know if I need fuel or not, but I definitely need to. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. So we can come out this way and come out that one of these side doors. This looks like a rail line here. Okay. Can she fix me a cheese sandwich? David H74. RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. Yeah, she. Yeah, isn't it? Troken, Douglas Williams. You can order it. Not she. Don't personalize that. It's just a computer. Let's go here. I named her a she. Okay. Alrighty. Exit straight ahead. Okay, that's getting a little creepy. Oops, I want to go this way. Adam, sometimes yes. I've been to a few places where when you check in at the gate, they give you a map of the property with all the relevant information highlighted. Too bad I didn't keep copies of any of that to share. One place I can think of in particular is in, I'm trying to remember the name of the town, Champlin, Illinois. I remember going to that place, and they gave out a paper copy of a map of the place, which is pretty handy. I guess I could use some fuel. Turn that off. There's that rail line. You can apparently drive in through that. There we go. Flying J. There's my first yawn. Does train enter the cave in the game? I have not seen it. I have not seen trains go in or out of the cave. That would be cool. Ooh. Let's hit that baluster. Guess we'll go to this. I wanted to go to the middle parking spot, but I didn't set up very well. Ah, we'll get a little light on the subject in a minute. Want to do some shout outs. JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver for March 2025. Thomas Berger, Matthew Roth, Doom 3, Lee Jenkins, Lee01 Mister, Phantom 6767, our top Euro truck driver for October 2024. Get some more of that in just a moment. First, let's sleep. So there's my truck and trailer. So for those of you who came late and didn't see the initial show, and yeah, Nicholas, I guess I'm aware of that. I prefer the black personally. I like that look. I know you can do chrome and I know you can do painted. But I like that. I like the black. So my truck now has less stuff on it, and we have a consistent design amongst all the trucks and a matching design on the trailers. So we've got the black line at the bottom and the top with the white pinstriping to separate that from the central part, which is changeable. You can change the color where my blue is. You can change the color. That's the Trucknado logo, the back. Also, we've got the web address on the side and on the back. And then this side is just a mirror image of the other. So the only other decal I have on my truck at this point is the Trucky Ambassador on the back of the cab. And of course, I've still got my channel name on the top. So while let's see here, I'm going to switch over to this. And I am going to show the slideshow again of all the current trucks while I do shout outs. Okay, hopefully that'll run. Jennifer Roth. Yep. Colin Percival. Pancake Man. Ken Beard. Ryan. Now, these are the ones that Nicolas has done so far. These are not yet available to VTC members yet. It is a work in progress. Road Trip Nerd, Chris T, Grumpy Gruntpaw Gaming, Lord Dragon, Ken Maselman, Donald William, Herbert Harris, Timothy Parrish, Carlos DeJackal, MKA Transportation, Gaming Cakes, Tom Freer, Rob Shepard, Kirk Bernard, JBVHD, It's Angry Blake, Yazi, Lewis Carr, Liao Chung Shun, Lewis Gamer 2025, Casual Gaming World, Alberta Gaming 05, Japsize 0585, Herbie, Crack, Quavo, Ushos, William, Night Train Videos, Martin Lowe's, Lopsy, Mr. Noasis, Ataz, Anderson Silva, Andresen Silva, Andrew Stauber, Jason Sutton, Dr. Doob. I'm just going to go by that because I can't pronounce the rest of it. I may have even mispronounced that. Doob. So that's what we've got so far. And more to come. We haven't even talked about Euro Truck yet. Why is it? It doesn't look like it, but the top is actually blue in the center. We got the black stripe with pinstriping on the corners, you know, the edges. And then in the center, it's whatever color you choose for your truck and trailer. And and Wiz, I used you as an example for one design idea. Where's my truck? Right there. So that's my standard design right there. But we can go with the pink. Just like that. Oh. And you can do the trailer the same design. So if you save this, you pick a chip and save it, then you can go with that color. In fact, just for fun, I will save that and then go into the Trailer Explorer. Oh, I forgot. Got to be the 50. Where are we looking at? Here we go. No, not that. There we go. Got to be the 53 foot. Currently. The rest of the versions will be added later. So yeah. You can go with the pink trailer. But you're already signed up, Wiz. As soon as we roll it out, you'll have access to it. So it'll be sometime in August. That's the current plan. And of course, I'll make an announcement when it happens. But for your for your trucks and trailers, all you do is apply the BTT. You know, it'd be like trailer skins, except in this case, this is a special mod that Nicolas sent me with some of the stuff already done. If you want to go with blue or pink or some other color, green. Whatever you like. And of course, the top gets changed as well. And if you go with the reefer, well, then that'll be a little different. But the insulated and the dry van look virtually identical. There it is. The new customizable truck and trailer skins for our virtual trucking company. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks everyone for being here. Remember, later on this evening, for those of you who can make it, I will be doing a drive around Iowa. In fact, let me just tell you what that's about, since I can share it with you. It's nothing special. XLT 588 gaming flatbed for 32 months. On time as usual. Yeah. Going to bed, Nicolas? Even though in this profile I've covered this road, but I want to cover this US Highway 34 between Burlington and somewhere over here. In fact, maybe I'll just do all the way around Iowa. When camping, we'll watch tonight's stream. Okay, cool. So a guy from Minnesota, I assume he's from Minnesota, his name is Minnesota Rail Fan, I think. He had indicated that he was a former driver, and he used to drive around here in Iowa a lot, including this route on US Highway 34, and he wanted to see it. I'll be driving this in my other profile. This is not the profile I'll be using. So this route probably won't be uncovered. And but he wanted to see this, see how it looks in the game. And there's some other things along here that I wanted to go back and look at again myself. So, you know, I don't remember if I ever took this route in real life. I don't think that I did. I always took 80 across. And I took 20 several times. And I may have gotten up to 18, I don't know. But most of the time, that's east and west. So Interstate 80 and US Highway 20. But I also did north-south. I did 29. I didn't do that too much, but between Council Bluffs and Sioux City, I did. And farther north, I did. But I-35 most of the time is what I did, going up to or from Minnesota, and then to or from south of Iowa. So I wanted to go back through this route myself, so that's why we're going to do that. We'll just leave that right there. And we'll roll out of here. Thanks for being here, everyone. And we'll see you, some of you, later on this evening. Thanks a lot.